West Coast USA is a BeamNG map. It was added in a 0.11 update on November 23, 2017. It is primarily inspired by San Francisco and its surrounding area, most notably in the urban area called Velasco City. The map itself is split up into wealthy and rather poor residential areas, featuring downtown Velasco, the Chinatown, the rundown suburb of Velasco, and also Horizon Estate. There are also a few industrial areas and of course a racing park, featuring both tarmac and dirt tracks. The map received several additions in recent updates, which is especially interesting given that the career mode will be set on this map, but more on that later. What were the main sources of income for Velasco though, and how did it build up its economy? Looking around the map, we can find several possibilities. The dockyards are most likely used for trading via the sea, which makes sense since Velasco is located on the natural harbor. But also the movie center is a possibility, because it might be a reference to Hollywood, which is also located on the American West Coast in real life. The racetrack could hint that Velasco is host of various races, which attracts tourists who generate an income. Last but not least, the presence of pump jacks suggests that Velasco is an oil producer. It is likely that Velasco's economy is a diverse one, with a mix of different industries. Due to the amount of effort the developers put into the pump jacks though, I personally believe that the oil industry impacted the economy the most. Spread across the map there are a lot of businesses. For example, there's a total of 3 car dealerships, a couple of gas stations and other workshops. This truly makes it a perfect location for the career mode to take place on. In addition to the vehicle-related businesses, there are also several normal city establishments, such as a police station, a news agency and more. There might be even a lore behind these businesses, but I won't go into too much detail here. One final thing to note before we get into the speculation are the graffiti. These can be mostly found in the suburbs and don't seem like anything special at first glance. However, if you take a closer look, you will quickly find that they contain various Easter eggs. Now we get to the really interesting part of this video. There's a few hints at a possible expansion or at least update of the map. The bridge outside Velasco is most likely based on the Bay Bridge that connects San Francisco and Oakland. However, it is called Floating Gate Bridge, which is a clear reference to the Golden Gate Bridge. This raises the question of why such a large bridge would lead to a small inhabited island called Spearleaf Island. If you assume that the Floating Gate Bridge is indeed inspired by the Bay Bridge, things get interesting. The Bay Bridge leads from San Francisco via the island of Yerba Buena to Oakland. The mysterious island could be the BeamNG equivalent to Yerba Buena Island, which brings up the following theory. If the West Coast map gets expanded, it would make sense for the map to include the other side of the bridge, maybe even another city inspired by Oakland. Another possibility for an expansion is the building site at the end of the highway. Although there are also other closures on other parts of the map, there is something special about this one. There is a street sign that leads to Castilda Beach, and if you follow the route, we end up at this closure. Only time will tell if these hints are actually it is in expansion, but I think it is definitely needed for career mode, for example to make delivery missions less repetitive. Anyways, thanks for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed it and see you next time.